Yeah, this is not my favorite. Hey guys, it's me again, Douglas, and you probably noticed the plastic bag I got wrapped over my hair. Yeah, that's kind of a long story. Um, there's this kid in my school, and he's stinky. He smells bad. Like, I don't know exactly what his home life is like, but I don't think it's very good. And I don't know if he ever takes a bath, and I don't know if his clothes ever get washed. And most of us at my school, when we see him coming, we just like leave. Sometimes people even like run away from him, and some people call him really mean names. And I've even done this before where I would like leave. I haven't called him bad names, but I usually leave because it's bad. He smells really bad, and it's hard to be around him. And so it's really just easier to move, like to find a different spot where he isn't. Well, one day I felt really bad because I saw him sitting in the playground by himself, and he was crying, and I knew why he was crying. Because man, I don't care who you are. If you see people, get up and leave every time you sit down, like you're gonna notice, and it's gonna hurt. And so I went and I sat down next to him, and we talked for a while, and yeah, he smelled bad. He did. We talked for a while, and I gave him a hug, and I think it helped a little bit. But because I gave him a hug, I got bugs in my hair, lots of them. And we tried getting them out with like a special shampoo, but that didn't really work. So one of my mom's friends, she had this trick where you put this stinky stuff in your hair. It's like a natural remedy kind of thing. You put it in your hair, and you got to wrap the bag around your head and leave it for a little while. And we're gonna see if that works. And I hate it. I hate it. I don't want bugs in my hair. I don't like it. I hate feeling the little creepy crawlies, and I hate the stinky stuff in my hair. I hate it. But you know what? I'm glad I talked to him. I'm glad I sat next to him. I'm glad I gave him a hug, and I'll do it again because it's important. And I think that we as Christians, we have a problem. I think we have a problem that is very like uniquely Christian. I think we run and hide from sinners, right? Even though we are sinners, we're all sinners, but like if we see people in the world who are just like stinky with sin, so to speak, like we leave. We get out of there. We don't want them to touch us. And don't get me wrong, like the Bible talks about like how bad sin is, and how we ought to be very wary of sin and very careful about sin. The Bible says that one of the main things that true religion is keeping oneself from being polluted by the world. But in an effort to like protect ourselves from the like the stinkiness of sin, I think we hide from the world. But God said we're supposed to go into the world. Like man, it is so much easier to just stay at church, right? You go from home to church, and that's all you do in all your life is you're just where it's safe. It's just where it's not stinky. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't go to church. I'm not saying that church shouldn't be a safe place, but I am saying that God has sent us out into the world. And I am saying that the people out there that are hard to be around sometimes, they need Jesus. And they might not ever hear about him if we're hiding. If you go out into the world, if you make friends with people who are not Christian, you might get hurt. You might be betrayed. You might be lied to. You might be, stolen from. You might hear words that you don't want to hear, see things you don't want to see. And that's hard. It is hard. I'm not saying it's not hard, but they need us. The world needs Jesus, and we need to take him to them. I hate so much what happened to my head. I cannot describe to you how much I do not like this, but it's worth it. And my mom's finding a way to fix it, and I know my teacher is talking to this kid's grandma to try to help him with, kind of the hygiene issues. But even if she doesn't, I'm still gonna try to be this kid's friend. I'm still gonna talk to him. I'm still not gonna run from him, because he needs a friend, and the world needs Jesus. So my challenge to you guys today is that even though the world is full of stinky sin, I want you to go into the world. I want you to be in the world, sharing the light of Jesus Christ. If everyone you know is a Christian, that's cool. Like that's comfortable. That's great in a way, but we'll have plenty of time for that in heaven. And we should be going out into the world bringing more people with us. It will be hard. It will be complicated, but it's important and it's worth it. Go into the world and share the good news of Jesus Christ with those who desperately need to hear it. Hey guys, I hope you liked this video. And man, I cannot wait to get this stuff out of my hair, get this bag off of my head, and be done with this. But you know, even if it comes back later, we'll figure it out. And man, I cannot express to you how important it is that we go love the unlovable. It's what Jesus did, and it's what he wants us to do. The world needs Jesus, and we have Jesus. So no matter what the consequence is, let's share God's love with those who need it, even if it's hard.